I've been sitting here for a while trying to figure out how to record this video since it's kind of hard for me to talk about this, but fuck it, I'll just do it. Bit of a warning, I repeat myself some, and I'm sorry. So it should come as no surprise that the videos are getting shorter and shorter, and I've been trying my best to just make sure that they're coming out and that they're good enough for you all to enjoy. The problem is, they never feel complete. When you're trying to rush out a video every week and you don't have the ideas put together to come up with the ideas fully. For instance, that Fortnite video, I like to say I spent about 45, maybe 40 hours on it, and it still wasn't even close to the length of anything else. And I know you guys don't really care about length, but what I care about is a video feeling complete. As an editor, to get things out for you all on time, I want to be transparent about this. To get things out for you all on time, it can take upwards of 40 to 50 hours focusing on one video for 12 hours trying to just figure out how I can come up with the next scene. Because, I'm not having anyone edit my videos for me. I'm the one editing my videos. I'm the one who's not even writing the script, but I'm coming up with all of it by me thinking about it. And if you look back to the Doki Doki Literature Club videos, you'll notice that I actually completed a playthrough. That's the important thing about a trip through Doki Doki Literature Club. I was able to complete one playthrough and then move on to the next playthrough to where it would feel like a good stopping point. For longer games like Dark Souls, it would be ringing the first and second bell and getting to Honor Londo. Or maybe ringing the first bell, then ringing the second bell. You get where I'm going with this. Dark Souls, I currently have cut up into two different segments. One I'm working on, but it's not going to be coming out anytime soon because I'm not happy with the product right now. So basically what I'm saying is, I want to get trip throughs out for you all instead of these music videos that I just pump out in like 24 hours of work sometimes, or 12 hours when they're not even that good. You can look at things like a roundabout through Rocket League. That's an example where I took about 12 to 15 hours to put that video together. You can look at Rumble, now with 100% more Space Jam. That actually was done in one night. I sat down from, I think it was 6 in the afternoon until 9 in the morning, and finished that video, and then went to bed. So getting out those videos is actually a lot harder than you might think it, because I have to come up with all of the ideas for it, and I might be repeating myself, and I'm sorry if I am. But I had to get this off my chest because it's hard for me to deal with all of this. I'm not happy with some of the videos that I create, even when I finish it. Like, I want every video to be at least 3 minutes. Like, that's just how long I want the average length to be, unless it's a music video. If it's a music video and I planned for it to be a music video, then I'm okay with that. Because if it's something stupid like the Fortnite Battle Royale, that was planned to be a music video, it was just planned to be about 3 minutes instead of planned to be 1 minute and 43 because I had to cut out so much of the song. Despite having ideas for the things, I didn't have time, so I had to cut it out. The League of Rammus, that one was just fucking horrible, and I understand why it's one of my lower viewed videos. Sorry about that one. But that was a product of having to get something out for you all on Monday. What I'm trying to say is, the videos take a lot of effort to put in, You see videos of popular YouTubers hitting like 10, 11 minutes, and those are teams of editors putting things together, coming up with different ideas, bouncing ideas off of each other. Sometimes not even that, and just pumping videos out like machines. I sit for 40 hours and work on every single video, some variant around there. It doesn't make me happy to put out these videos and not really feel like they're done. Because a trip through Fortnite didn't feel done. League of Rammus didn't feel done. The return of a massive feud to COD, I had so much more ideas for that, but I had so much less time because after I finished the video before the week of, like, I had to do trip through Super Mario 64, and then once a trip through Super Mario 64 was done, literally on Sunday night, Monday rolled around, and I have to start work on the return of a massive feud to COD, and I can't think of ideas, and I don't want to reuse memes because that's no fun. It's also trying to figure out segues. Like, I was able to manage a rather bizarre rather bizarre adventure through Dark Souls and make it a 5-minute, 14-second video. That is what I want a video to be. However, that video, you can tell, it's stretched out. And I never meant it to seem that way, but someone actually commented, and I don't want to find the comment right now, but you know who you are if you're watching. The video had jokes that went on for too long sometimes, or some that went for too short, and I'm still trying to learn that. This is an editing style that I'm just myself am not used to. So the way that I look at it, I have a few options here. So let me go through the options with you all. A trip throughs can be made into bi-weekly pieces, so one will happen every other week. Because the music videos take considerably less effort to put together, so you'll still get your video every single week. You'll get at least one video. That's not counting the mini memes that I do where it's like part of the world or the Valentine's Day video or the Earth being flat video. You'll still get those videos just when I come up with the ideas for them. You know, they just kind of come out of nowhere and it's just like, oh, that's a good idea. The other alternative is just putting out the weekly video of the things like the return of a massive feud to COD, or things like the I Adore Chugga-Conroy video. Those videos don't exactly take very long to make. The I Adore Chugga-Conroy video probably took me about 20 to 15 hours to put together. The return of a massive feud to COD took me about 30 hours to put together, and that's still quite a lot, but it's nowhere in comparison to the 60 hours that I was dealing with when I was putting together things like the Doki Doki Literature Club videos. I pumped those out in 1 week, and it's exhausting, especially if you don't have ideas to string it together. Because without the ideas stringing it together, I just sit here at my desk, and I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, what's the next idea? Because I go through these videos like a fucking obstacle course. Like, I get to one point, put a joke in, put in a little bit of filler sometimes, if it's just to mess with the music, like to keep in pace with the music, or go joke after joke after joke and keep you all laughing as best I can. So those are two options, and if you see other options available, please feel free to comment. It's really stressful trying to get all the videos out to all of you, and I appreciate every bit of, every comment that you give me, every like that you give me. It really just keeps me doing this, and because I'm not doing this for any monetary reason. YouTube's continuing to fuck me in the ass about that. But, please let me know ideas. I don't want to not do a video every week, because it's really hard for me to get out of that habit, because it's a deadline that I have to meet. The video has to be out on Monday, but that sometimes just feels like it isn't possible if I don't really severely cut down what I want the video to be. So it feels like I'm putting out an unfinished product and labeling it as finished for you guys, when really it's not done. I had so much more ideas that I wanted to put into it, but I couldn't come up with the ideas in time. Anyway, sorry this isn't a really fun video. It's not fun for me to make this, because I like to pretend that I can handle everything that's thrown at me, even if I'm the one that's throwing it at myself. But juggling the part-time job and doing this, where the part-time job keeps me there for 30 hours a week sometimes, it's really difficult. And something that's made it more difficult is I got into an accident recently, and now my car is totaled. I don't want to go into much more detail than that. It's something I'm calm about now, but it's a major inconvenience to me, and so I'm dealing with the stress of that still. Anyways, yeah, please just give me your feedback, because I really love hearing from all of you, and I actually recognize a lot of you in the comment section and appreciate it when I get to see you comment. I really wish I could stream for you all and spend a little bit more time with you all, like an actual father, but I can't on the current internet that I am using. It's just not possible, unless the stream is in like 360p. It's also incredibly unstable, so there's that. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a lovely night.